Echo here again. Welcome back to Resonant Rise. I'm on episode 11, which is episode 2 on the server. Done quite a bit of stuff since last time. I did a 3-hour live stream yesterday where some stuff got done. I think the only thing I need to show you out here, I've changed the base around a little bit. I've been growing stuff and stuff like that. What I've done is I put an aqueous accumulator from Thermal Expansion underneath the tank there, so that's keeping the tank full. So that's all good. So these guys grow really quick. I'm going to incorporate that into my build. It's going to be with MFR. I'm going to use it to run my boilers, but it's the way I always do things. So I might try something different anyway. I'm going to want MJs at some point to run a quarry. I want to run in fast, so I'm going to want a lot. The only other difference out here, I found a chest down in the world. Now, I've been doing a bit of cosmetic work as well. I've got elevators most of the way down now, and down here at bedrock I've actually got a bit of a ladder still there. I'm going to put one more elevator in, I think. But down there I found a chest in a skeleton spawner, and it had 3 of these ender lily seeds. Now I grew one for there first, and it took about a Minecraft week to grow. What I did, I got an ender pearl, got some obsidian, put an ender pearl in here, pour obsidian into a casting bowl, so I made a casting basin, not a casting bowl, casting basin, I'll take that for me. And you pour the resonant ender, liquid ender, onto your obsidian. It turns it into endstone, and then these guys grow much quicker on endstone. I've been to the Twilight Forest. I did that in the live stream. I've got a book up there into a hollow hill, and in the hollow hill I got my pickiest and rapiest both upgraded. So we'll look at the upgrades upstairs in just a minute. Now this morning I've spent hours doing that. Look at that, man. Oh wow. A mod called carpenter block. Mod called carpenter blocks, and it lets you make smooth blocks. So my cube is actually going to be a proper cube. It's going to be a full-on proper cube. Well, it's not going to be a cube, is it really? Cause, maybe. But as you can see, there's a window that was in when it was square. You can cover any block with this. I'm going to show you how it works in a minute, but it's quite time consuming, and that cobble's going to go in a minute as well. I've got a little plan for that, and I'm making it plain for now, but there's just a bit of an idea. Is there the futuristic metal? I'm using the chisel marble. That's futuristic metal. So I'm going to put patterns into the side like so. I'm going to have windows, random windows. I'm going to have random patterns and stuff in the side. So that's kind of how it's going to be. So go up to here, and see I've made this floor one higher. I've changed a few things around here. This is just more chisel stone. Kind of looks like 70s wallpaper. I kind of liked it, so I put some of that around. And then there's a window you can see, of course. It's a bit weird this bit, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Now this is time consuming and it's weird. Sometimes if I put a block there and tried to get it to slope from that to there, I've got this thing called a hammer, and that's there. And that's quite simple. You just use some of these carpenter blocks. Carpenter blocks are just a block with some sticks round. Oops, did not mean to do that. Put that back up there. Boop. And oh god, come on! Stop trying to be too clever, inventory. Yeah, it's a bit weird. You can right click or left click or shift click with a hammer, and it moves things around. You could also cover these. These are the back of these. Got to be very careful whenever you place anything, because it'll stick a cover on the back of it. But you can get it back just by putting another block on top. Right, so I made a little bit of Mistcraft stuff. I've done nothing with a bookbinder or the writing desk. I just made them just to fill that space out there and something to put the lecterns on. There is the hollow hill. That's got a lot of... got a spider in it. Hello, spider. Got a lot of lapis. I eventually found the hollow hill during the live stream, as I said yesterday. The majority of the live stream was spent upstairs, which I'll show you in a minute, but I wanted the lapis to upgrade. So what have I got here? I've got mining speed 30 on my pick, 200 redstone. I can get another star on there and get another 50 redstone, so I can go a bit quicker. But 30 is very quick. So that's fully upgraded until I kill a wither, and then I need some more quartz, and this has got another 72. Is it 72 that goes up in? 216, yeah, 72. So I can get up to 216, then another 72 onto that. So I got quite a bit more damage to come out of that. That's got full looting 3 on it. So I've got them done. What else have I done for you? Now, what I spent the majority of the time doing was on this floor. Now this is all temporary because this is going to be a machine floor. The next floor up is going to be my magic floor, but I just wanted to get this stuff down. What I did yesterday, I made a healing spell, and this is weird. My healing spell, if you look at it here, my healing spell, the mana cost has gone up to 270, and I'm sure it wasn't yesterday. So I'm going to check that on the video, see when I made it, see if it actually was 270. I don't know if that's a change in the version. We are on a newer version. What was that in me? Oh, okay. Big red X when you look in there. So I made a healing spell. You've seen me do that before in the first few episodes of the series, because I certainly needed that. But look at that, 270 mana. That means I cannot spam it. I can't cast it again for a while because I'm only level 11. So I need to make another spell at some point. See if it's because I've only got one spell that's causing that. But I made that with quartz and iron, and we needed this essence. This is a neutral essence thing that I showed you before. Again in the early thing. I'm going to get rid of this now though. I left it up to show you. But I'm actually going to make something that Kieran Dave showed me on his video, which is a pure nexus. So let's get rid of that, and I'll sort that out in a bit. Next thing I'm going to show you properly though, what I've done with Thaumcraft. All I've done so far is create a thermometer and a couple of wands. That's all. So nothing more from Thaumcraft. I've done quite a bit of Thaumcraft on my Utopia series, so I'm going to be doing most of the Thaumcraft in this series off camera, but I will be leveling that. And the majority of the time I spent doing blood magic. Now this is a tier 2. I've actually lost my knife. I died right at the end of the stream yesterday by falling off about here. And I think I lost a knife, so I need to make another one of them. So I'll actually do that while I remember. Let's remake my knife. I've got any glass? No. I've got any sand? No. I need a pulverizer. Well, look at that. Best laid plans. Got to ship within seconds. So what I should actually be showing you though is how the blocks work. So this is how it works. There's our marble. So we'll take some marble. And I've only got 60. I ain't got much wood left at the minute, but if I put 3 of them there and then 3 sticks, what you get is 4 pairs. So I've got another 12 there. That was weird. Something go freaky then? That did not look correct to me. Something looked weird then. I'll check that back in the video later as well. But what you do, and the easiest way of doing this is by putting a floor on the edge first. What I'm actually going to want to be doing on this next level, we've already got a floor because this is the floor, so don't need them cobble, ignore them. And this is going to be a lot easier if I've got flight, but basically go on the edge like so. Then once you've got the edge sorted, you can click one in there and it works like stairs. So that's actually making the next level of pattern up. So we'll keep going. Oops. Son of a bitch. Now I should have a gravestone down there. That's it. My inventory is all a mess. I've got far too much stuff. So you can see the frame there. That last one didn't place correctly, which is why I fell off. Let's see. I've got a gravestone. I tried one this earlier and I couldn't punch it with my fist. I came back with a pick and it was fine. I was struggling to punch it with my fist, so I don't know if you need to make sure you bring a tool if you die. As if I died. Son of a bitch. I had 30 odd levels as well. I've been saving that because I want to make a enchanting table on camera and show you something funky. I've not really got the level for that yet, so I need to do a couple of other things to go with it. These are all one along because I had that in my hand. There we go. Right, I'll get back up there. So as you can see, that's how you put the frames round. and then it's just a case of we'll go back up and put the marble on the frames. So I'll meet you back up there. Here we are then, back up, and so I need to break that one now. I could hit it with the hammer, but I say the hammer seems to cause me more hassle than it's worth a lot of the time, and it's dropped. I need to go get that or abandon it, one of the two. I know. I'm scared now. Place that one correctly. So do it again. Weird. I'll do that later. So then all you can do is go around and you click in with the block you want to cover them with, and there you go. Wonderful. And we've even, if you look down at the ground floor, we've even got the pointy one on the bottom, which is kind of awesome. I think I'll go and rescue them too. So there's one of them. And there's the other. So I don't want it to go up again. So do I cut again, or do I just run off? Screw it, I'll just run off. Now, a couple of things that I've got then is I made today. This is after the stream. I made ender pouch linked to my ender chest, so I can carry all my stuff in there like I normally do. I added silky to that manilian pick that I had, and because I've been in the, this is part of Blood Magic, I'm going to cover, well, if you saw the early part of the series, you've seen me cover this part of Blood Magic anyway. Because I've cleared out a hollow hill, and I've been into another hollow hill and got the, I was actually looking for spiders for string, and I've got them guys. I've got a cow and a sheep up to now, and I'm going to make a little spawner for cow and sheep. Just a manual one, just so I can get a bit of leather when I need to with my looting sword. And I'm going to do that in this episode. That's going to be really straightforward, and you've seen me do that before as well. So I might actually do most of that off camera. But that's going to be pretty straightforward. It's just a case of, is it 4 of them? 4 of them. And one of them empty ones. Get off. Yep, makes me a soul cage. And then what I've got down here, should have maybe brought a lever, but what I've got down here is somewhere to put the soul cage, and I'll put a chest down here. A little manual thing, so if I want some leather, bang the cow one in. Should give me some leather. Have I got make this darker. I should have some wool. Wool. There's some wool. I'm sure I had some white wool. There's some. As if I've got one wool short. Everything's against me. Cobble. I'm gonna want a lever. Let's jump down there again then. I'm actually going to break that. No. Come on. Good, it didn't crash me. Now that's weird, because it still says cow in there, which I think might crash me when I place it down again. But that should be blank. Yeah, look. So now, the way I went before, if I put a light next to it, it kind of got rid of that. No. Why you've got that in it still? You should not have cow in you. I don't think. That's supposed to go blank when you take one out. Try putting sheep in. Whatever happened, it's not working anyway, is it? Too light. Oops, what the hell's going on? No idea what the hell's going on. I'm going to give this another 10 seconds and then I'll do it off camera. Go on, you can't get any darker than that. I'm within 16 blocks here. As far as I understood it, that's supposed to drop its contents. It's still a cow as well, wasn't it? Think something is possibly wrong with that. Okay, I'm going to cut the camera. I'm going to have a little bit play with this a bit longer. I might have to go get some more sheep then if this isn't going to work, because I need a bit of wool for what I want to do. What's a pain? Back in a bit. Well, I can honestly say I've got no idea what's going on there. I've had a quick look on the forum, see if anyone else is having this issue, but there's no mention of it. So that still says cow, and when I break it, it still says cow. So no idea. I'll have to. I'm gonna have a check on the version I'm running on Utopia later. But never mind. I'll tidy this place a bit. This is where we're going to have our processing. I'm going to start with mechanism just a bit. I was just looking at lighting options there. And I may use some illuminated lights, like the old red power ones I haven't used for a while, but I don't know yet. So yeah, I'm going to do some mechanism stuff in a minute. I'm going to start putting all these bits together to make us electrolytic separator, 2 of them, a couple of hydrogen generators, and the set of machines. So same as what I had last time. So because I did that in the early part of the series, again I'm going to prep all that off camera, and I'm going to look at that. It's fancy looking, isn't it? I'll prep all that off camera, and then I'm going to put it together on camera up here, so you can see actually putting it together. I do want to get another floor made as well, but that's going to take me hours, so I want to get the video done before I do that. So this stuff will all be going upstairs before the next episode, probably, if I get time. I changed these walls. I started going off that. I've changed it to the futuristic armor plating blocks. I think that looks a bit nicer. Metal walls, kind of cool. I might actually change these for metal at some point. But right, what I want to do though is I just want to mess around a little bit. No, I made that as well, just because I didn't really cover it. So same as we was at last time, really. Blood magic. Now you can. This is a very powerful mod, and I'm starting to learn a bit more about it. But pretty much the same as we was last time. We've got a weak blood orb. We've got divination sigil. So divination sigil tells us I've got only 2,400 because I've been using it. I'll show you what I've been using it for a minute. So if I give myself a bit of a tickle with that, and then use my wonky heal spell. I say it's wonky. I don't know if it's maybe being classed as too powerful, so they've upped the price of it. You'll see now that because I just put some blood back into that blood orb, it's now gone up. So I also need to be quitting myself a bit and getting some blood into here because there's none in the. I always do that. God damn it. So I always put it in there. So I've got a bit of blood in there now. So you've seen me do that before. Let's get me full up. And if you remember, this was a tier 2, and it is again tier 2 because I've got these blood runes around it, which you make like so. And you make this guy blank slate by throwing smooth stone into there, and the blood gets used. Where's that gone? Where do you go, blood? Went somewhere. Oh, is it because? It is because. So, and this is the other thing that I made. So what I wanted to get on with it for, I used a diamond, some obsidian, 3 lava buckets, and glass, and my weak blood orb in there. It got me the lava crystal. What lava crystal does, it powers my furnace. So I don't have to put coal in there. I've got that, so there's a lava crystal there, look. So that was the first thing that I made. The next thing I want to be doing is upgrading the furnace. I'm just getting some stuff ready for mechanism there, look. Is upgrading the altar again, upgrading the orbs to the next one, the one that uses the emerald, which is that one. And I'm going to learn a little bit more about that between now and next episode and carry on with that next episode. But I want to get my basic ore processing going, and I need to get some power on the go pretty soon as well. Now we have got the new thermal expansion. I'm going to leave that just for now. I'm tempted to use MFR, but I want to leave that just for now as well. So I am for now to use mechanism. I want to get Ender IO on the go as well because I want a thing called a reservoir. Now, if you watch my other series, you'll see me start Ender IO yesterday. If you look at Ender IO, we've got a thing called reservoir. And for that, we need some fused quartz. So I need an alloy smelter. So I'm gonna have to get a what they're called, a sterling generator and an alloy smelter going just for that. So I'll be getting that done as well. I'm going to do a lot of prep work, right? But now, like I said, I'm going to mess about a little bit. Open blocks. What I'm going to make is, if I can find it, magic crane. That's the one, isn't it? Magic crane, ender pearl, red dye, paper, slime ball. I should have really prepped this stuff, but I've prepped nothing, like I always do. And as if I've not even got a slime ball. What an absolute fail. Well, what a cock. I guess I'll be back when I found a slime ball. Son of a bitch. Hello, and I'm back again, and after falling to my death another time, I actually bit the bullet and I made some long fall boots from the portal gun mod. You can fall off things with them and take no damage. Whee! So, making a sky, sky build, I guess you should do that straight away as soon as you can afford to, instead of falling to death. I think I was at level 39 when I fell. I've really got no way of enchanting yet, which is why I haven't been doing it. I suppose I could have. No, I've got a bow, haven't I? I say I've could have done a bow, but I've got one. Yeah, so bizarre. Anyway, what I wanted to mess around with, I've got some slams. It took me a while. I actually Ned pulled up to the island again. You can't see it from here, but there's a tree on that island, and the trunk of the tree is congealed green slime. You can't see it because there's a cloud there. It's loaded in. So it has grown back. Let me turn clouds off. Options, video settings, clouds off. There you go. There's a tree on there. The trunk of that tree is congealed slime, and I got a sapling off, so I replanted it, and it's grown back. So I got my slimes from there. With the slimes, I made these things. Oh. I didn't actually use that. Okay. So I've still got two of them. Ah, it's used, one in use, okay. So I made this thing, magic pencil. Oh, something's gone wrong there. Let's turn you off. I want no key there, thank you. Set that to end. There we go. So I made this guy. Slime, ender pearl, coal, and a stick. And I was actually looking at the wrong one when I showed you it, but magic pencil is what you want. And then combine your magic pencil with a piece of paper, you get some of these pencil glasses. So what the pencil does, and combined with glasses, awesome, is, I'm sure you all watched Die Wolf's Mud Spotlight. Let's break that block, and just for fun, I've got a spare pencil. I can click there. And it's written a block in. See it? Do I colour it again? Oops, no. So what I can do is I can build a little magic platform out here that I can only see when I've got them goggles on. Let's say 3, 4, 5. There we go. A little 5x5 out here, and then I think I'll probably, once I get enhanced portals on the go properly, as you may have noticed when I've been to Dave's, is a 3x3 portal, not a 2x3, not the standard one. When I get an advanced portal going, I'll probably have my portal so it lands you on these blocks. So I think they're drawing more as time goes on. Is that what you said? I can't fall that way, that's right. And I guess it's actually safe. What I could do, put an edge on it as well. Oh. Off we go again. I'll meet you back up top. And I'm back up, and I just slept, so you can see. You can see it's a bit easier in daylight. So there we go. We've got this little magic platform up here that we can see because we've got these goggles on, these glasses on. But take the glasses off. Totally invisible. Look at that. Awesome. So we've got a little 5, and it's too high. So 2 high walls. So if I get step assist on anything, then that shouldn't make me jump over the edge. There we go. Okay, it's fun, isn't it? I love open blocks. I can see me using that quite a bit in builds, you know. Magic ways across places and stuff. Now, if someone comes and has the goggle and has the glasses on, they can of course make them themselves. They'll see it. I don't know if it's unique only to you. I don't think it's unique to you, so other people can see it. But it's still very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Let's get rid of that. And the glasses. So, as I said, I've done a little bit of... In fact, let me grab some No, quartz. Well, it's a nether. Got a lot of quartz because I needed some for what I was going to do now. So I've actually finished off my sword for now until we get a nether star. So it's up to 6 hearts base damage, which is very nice considering it cuts through armor as well. And as you can see, I put an extra couple of layers on this, which is what made me fall off a couple of times. Now, I made these Ender Eye items. I'll show you them really quickly. Ender Eye. I went through this a little bit slower on my episode of Utopia yesterday, but basic sterling generator, very easy. And then I've got an alloy smelter on one side of it and a sag mill at the other. And the reason why I wanted these was, one, because it's got a lot of glass out of that as well, which is pretty cool. One is because I wanted to put some quartz into the sag mill because I want to try out one of these reservoir. And the reservoir needs 2 fused quartz in there, and fused quartz looks pretty boss as it is. So 2 fused quartz is going to take 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can see there, I'm powering this from a lava crystal, so lava crystal works in there, which is really awesome. This still ain't working. The next thing I want to test is if the lava crystal works in the mechanism stuff, because the mechanism stuff does have a slot for a battery. I don't know if it works or not, so I thought I'd try it. Now, if I want to make the electrolytic separator and the hydrogen generator, we need this thing. And this needs osmium dust, gold dust, pulverized iron. As far as I can tell, the only way of getting osmium dust, you see the ones have got options, applied energistics, so applied energistics, that you can do that in a grinder, all kind of options, but the osmium dust has only got mechanism. Could make a macerator for it, or could make a crusher, or could make an enrichment chamber. Now, I'm going to have a crusher anyway. There's a crusher what I'm going to have, isn't it? I suppose I could have made the crusher first. Oh, the crusher needs an ingot. The enrichment chamber get me 2, so I might as well make the enrichment chamber first and see if it powers. I've got a couple of ways of testing if it powers from this thing. Now the first one, of course, so let's put the enrichment chamber. Easy enough. Steel for all this enriched alloy, which is just smelted enriched iron. Enriched iron is just iron ingot, and that manganese alloy that you make from smelting dirt. So that's really straightforward, to be honest. The steel is just an osmium ingot with steel around, and we'll be making steel by combining the metallurgy, magnesium, is it magnesium? The pink stuff. So we've got all that sorted, so let's make that nice and quick. One of them, 4 of them, forgot already. 2 of these guys, was it 2 of them? This is an enrichment chamber, wonderful. So the first thing I'll do with this, and like I normally do, these are going to be moving eventually. That's too far forward for a start. I'm going to put the extra floor in. But this can go there for now. And what I want to see is, don't suspect this will work, but I've heard it works in anything that has an engine. No, okay, so that's good to know. That doesn't work. That's fine though. I'm fine with that. Next thing I want to test though is, that's a graphic bug. That's not actually there, look. So that's been happening each time I've done that. And I've been keeping my divination sigil out just to check how much essence I've got, to work out when I need to bleed myself a bit into my orb. Bleed myself a bit, have a heal, and then let the natural regen take over the rest. So I'm going to break this again. Next thing I want to test is, does power generated from this? No, that makes no sense. Why would MJs power this? MJs aren't going to power this at all. No, it's not. It's going to need... MJs aren't going to power this at all, so ignore me. What I wanted to test was... I was getting confused there. What I wanted to test was... Someone's told me in a comment that energy conduit from Ender.io, which we make using conduit binder, which is smelted basic stuff, and conductive iron, which is redstone and iron in this alloy smelter thing, makes us this power cable. And I'm sure that was green when I made some yesterday. Is it green? Am I a different version? ender it'll. Conduit switch, insulated redstone, energy, enhanced energy, ender energy. It's different. Fluid. Interesting. So someone told me that this doesn't just carry MJs, it can carry the joules from this as well. So I wanted to test that. Right, but what I need to do then, I need to create a way of getting power into this. So because I can't make the separator in the generator yet, I'm going to quickly make a heat generator. Just power it with some coal. I might see if that actually works with the lava crystal. So I ain't got the bits ready for that. Yes I have. Ready enough anyway. Let's make it. So I wanted 3 of them. Where's the other stuff? Not in there. Oh, okay. 3 of them. 2 of them. Did I have 1 of them in there? What else did I have? 2 iron and a redstone. 2 iron and 1 redstone. So this, if you watch the early part of the series, you saw I had 5 of these, but they don't generate nowhere near as much power as the hydrogen thing. So I'd rather go straight for the hydrogen thing if I can at all. So I'm just going to need to make 1 of them. We should put power into there. So let's grab hold of this guy and see if he works in there. Look at that, he does. It's wonderful. Now, and that's filling that up, which is also wonderful. So now I can enrich some osmium, so I can get the cores made. Not enrich, yeah, I can enrich, so I can get that of it. So let me get some osmium ore, which I've actually left downstairs. And I'm going to need 2 of these. No, I'm not. I'm going to need more. I'm going to need 2 for each thing. I want 2 separators, and I might as well go with what I had before. 3 generators. That should be enough. I'm going to need some more ingots as well, so boop. We'll turn 5 of them into dusts, and I'll get the rest of the stuff made, and then I'll be back again once I've got the rest of the stuff made, and we'll fit it all together. Back in a bit. And I'm back, and it's night time. Why not sleep? I'm back, and I come across a little problem. The enriched chamber here, it produced this stuff, crushed gold ore, IC2 stuff, and that does not work in the crafting recipe. So I've just been and used the manual grinder, the AE grinder, that thing in the corner there, that thing. I'll just use that to manually turn some gold ore into gold dust. Now that should work now. Yep, and I want 5 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's the only bit that was stopping us making the more advanced thing. Now this is going to be full of power still, it is. There should be some power left in that. There is, but it's used all its fuel. What I don't know, I'm going to brick this. And now which order do these go in then? Purification chamber, we also needed osmium dust and dirty obsidian to make that, this dirty obsidian dust. So I've got some of that now as well. My inventory is getting terribly full. I'm just filling this up as well, because this can fit 10,000 in it now. So I've just been filling that up a little bit as I go. Now if you check the blood thing is at 4,300 because I'm cooking stuff in there, but that guy is at 5,200 now, so it's half full. I'll probably put that up to a tier. I'll probably put an emerald in there once it's full. Now the next thing I wanted to test then is, I can't remember quite which order these go in. Enrichment chamber, there's 4 things in there. There's a enrichment chamber, a crusher, purification chamber, and a smelter. The smelter is definitely the end one. I think purification chamber is the first one. I think it is. So let's make that. So I needed that. No, I didn't. Let's just put that up there out of the way. That, of course, will load its power. You can break these and they don't lose the power and stuff, which is very nice. I'll put that up there just for now. And end up with a little bit extra of this stuff, so I can smelt that, and I can smelt that. That'll go in there as well, that crushed gold ore, so that's alright. And we wanted some of that, didn't we? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Purification chamber, where was we? I need 2 of these. Okay, so there and there. There and there. And what was the other bit? Purification chamber, come on. Terrible memory, it's ridiculous. 2 diamonds. Diamond. It says them 2 things. What have I done wrong? Did I not have enough? Purification chamber. So that's weird. Is that me that's done that wrong, or is that's not right? Come on, purification chamber. So it's 2 of them, and they take 2 of them. That's right, isn't it? I had 4. I definitely had 4 obsidian, didn't I? Not just 2. I'm sure I had 4 obsidian. Unless I left it in there. Inventory false. Okay, well that's a shame. I need more obsidian then. I definitely had 4 obsidian. I'm sure I did. Rewind the tape. Rewind the video. See what you think. I'm sure I had 4 obsidian there. But, I maybe didn't have. No, I'm sure I did. In fact. So it's had me over there. It's only made 1 of them. It should have made 2. So we can check this way anyway. So what I wanted to check is, will that connect to that? It looks connected, doesn't it? So I want to see if our enrichment chamber here will take power. So obsidian into there. That's keeping it powerful, which means it's taking its power from there. And it is, well, cool. So Ender IO works on mechanism, which is very nice because we can, of course, alongside this, run liquid and I wonder if you can run the gas through it, pressurised gas. You certainly run liquid through it though. Not that we need any for this, but oh, it only makes 1. That's where I've gone wrong. 1 for 1. I thought it got me 2. My bad. So it was my bad after all, and I ain't got another bit of obsidian, so I'll have to cut camera again and go get another bit of obsidian. Back in a sec. Like magic, I've got another one, so I can make the second one of them. Wonderful. And then we can put that together. Purification chamber, where are you? There we go. 4 of them, and the usual suspects. So like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Guess there's a purification chamber. Now we're nearly back to where we was the other day. I need a energized smelter. So 4 cobble, 2 bits of glass. I'll put my glass away. I know I needed glass. 2 bits of glass. There's some of the cobble that I had ready for it. And what was the other bit? 2 of them. Gets us the smelter, and last but not least, they must go up there. I'm guessing they go there. And do they go there? No, okay. Crush it. I'll try guessing, but never mind. It's not them. 4 of them. Easy. Easy enough. Cool. So there's a crusher. So that gives us our full set of the 4 machines there. Now each of these, remember, can take 8 speed upgrades, which I'll make after the episode. But they're just them enriched alloy and osmium dust and a bit of glass. So I'm gonna stack them all with 8 speed upgrades. I might do the energy upgrades as well, so I can store more in the internal buffer there in this thing. So yeah, there we go. We've got them bits made. Now the only other bits to make now then are the actual these bits. Again, nice and easy. So I want 2 of these. Again, I don't really pay attention to that. Come on, was that right? No, other way around. And I put them in there. Yeah, 2 of them. And you see how I had these wired up in the other place. So we can use. They're not stacked, do they? No. Okay. And the actual hydrogen generators. So I need to get some osmium for them. So what I'll do is I'll put this system together because that'll get me 3 osmium out of every ore instead of 2. So I'll quickly do that and I'll come back to the final bit. The reason why I want this fused quartz is because what we can do with this now, this should be correct. Your carpenter stones, okay. That means Is that where I want it? I think so. Yeah, there's nothing showing there, so that's all hidden. So I built a bit of space into this, knowing that that's right over there as well. I built a bit of space. The floor's 2 thickness. I just wanted to do this, and I was hoping this would work. So throw these reservoir down, and then give it a couple of buckets of water. I believe that becomes an. Oh shit! What have I done? That is not what I was meant to do at all. Oh shit! What am I doing? I've skipped a whole bit of this, and I fuse quartz. Always Echo, always fucking up. Move them out of the way. We're looking at a reservoir, and I totally missed a big bit of it out. We want glass panes and cauldrons, and we need 2. So first of all, let's get some cauldrons. My space is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Get that in there, but that gives me that anyway, so that doesn't save me anything. No wonder my videos run long, dicking along like this. So get up the waste stone. I need some of that to cover the hole that I've made anyway, but 2 cauldrons, 1, 2. Might as well make a third one for me, Farmcraft, while I'm making some. Let's go away, and then fuse glass and some glass panes, which I don't think I've got any made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to save me clearing my inventory, I'll do it in there. Wonderful. That's what I wanted. 4 of them guys. Try again, fool. So as far as I'm aware, 4 of these guys, combine them, they turn into, there we go. Now if you apply 2 buckets worth in there, that'll keep replenishing itself and it won't drip anywhere or anything like that. It'll fill itself up. Cool. Now the only thing I need to check with this is, 1, if the water source will go into the hydrolytic thing through a pump. Now it might not. It might require that the pumps over off from water. I don't know. I'm sure we can get that in there somewhere. Maybe a transvector interface. Maybe even some Ender IO conduit. So my last break of the episode, I'm going to put it all together. I'll talk through what I've done once I've put it together, and you'll see the finished product. Back in a bit. And I'm back, and the video is getting quite long, so I'm going to try and wrap it up really quick. It's up to 43 minutes already. I don't know what I was doing earlier, but this actually does work off that, which is awesome. These are powered from the 3 hydrogen generators there. So this is how I've got the setup going. Now the reason why I want to use Ender IO for the pipes is there we've got water and power sharing the same blocks, which is very nice. So this thing, I needed to make a Yeta wrench, which is the IO wrench, and that needs electrical steel, which is silicon, iron and coal, and silicon comes from, I put some sand into the sag mill and got some silicon, you get a 50% chance. So that's how I got all that. And what you do with the Yeta wrench is, if you right click the reservoir, then it'll auto pump out. So that reservoir is pumping into these Ender IO pipes, which is awesome because it's keeping these guys full of water. So what I've got here is 2 electrolytic separators. This one is dumping hydrogen and producing oxygen. That's what the H and the O stands for. You can have it so it dumps nothing, it dumps oxygen, or it dumps hydrogen. So we want to dump hydrogen and produce oxygen. Now the one that's producing oxygen here is producing it because we're feeding it into the back of the purification chamber, and it looks like it has to use the pressurized tubes that didn't seem to want to connect with the Ender IO pipes, but I'll check that again later. I just want to get the video finished. What that does, that pumps hydrogen, oxygen into here, and that lets you use your purification chamber. You either need flint in there or oxygen, so we're using oxygen. So let me just grab some ore to process. I've banged in the 8 of the upgrades into each one, which was very nice, so this should be nice and quick. So if we stick gold ore in there, you'll see each ore becomes 3 clumps. They're not going to go anywhere because we've still got osmium in there. You see these have all got 9 upgrades, that's why I've got the NAI turned off. So this is nice and quick. It's not quick enough though, because it hasn't got quite enough power yet. Interesting. Maybe it needs a bit more power. That is interesting. I might have to actually have a couple more of these. The thing is though, with these, the way I've got it, I could just do a line of these on the back of here. Now, as long as they're getting hydrogen, which it doesn't seem to be that they are, so I might actually need more of these. Output hydrogen, dumping oxygen. So that's working away. But okay, I might actually need more of these separators. That could be a bottleneck there. I think I might have had two on the other thing. But of course, if I want more separators, if I want more separators, I could put another separator here, another one on top of here, because we can extend the water pipe to here in that block, and it'll get power, it'll get water in from the bottom, and it can put the hydrogen out from the top into the generators. So I probably will make two more of them. The only thing I need to do now is tidy it up. I left it uncovered to show you what was going on. So we can cover all that up there. Now here, if I do put more hydrogen generators, we won't need this anyway, but just for the sake of doing it, because it's the first time I'm using this, I made the other machine that was missing. Hey Jaden. And I made the machine that was missing, so let's turn this back on and go back to Ender.io. And we've got the painting machine, fairly straightforward, uses a diamond. Jaden was on earlier and he went to work. What do I need here then? Just going to need one of these. Then we make this conduit facade. I'm just going to make one because I think I'm going to make two more of them, so I don't need to cover this up really. But if we put the conduit facade in there, and we put any block in there, it's going to use some power, it's going to process this, and it's going to make a facade that we can then click onto there. There we go, it's hidden it. Awesome. I'm not sure that connected texture will work, but cool. So there we go. We are done with we've got some processing going on, and I'm happy that this works with this. So that's very good. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.